Hi, I'm Ian Anderson-Gray. I'm the founder of Seriously Social and the Confident Live Marketing Academy. So I blog about social media tools, and my main focus is on live video and helping people with the confidence of getting in front of the camera. So I talk about that being the fear, that's the main barrier that people have, but also about the gear, the tools side of things as well. So the fear and the gear, and helping people get on live video. I actually trained as a professional singer back in the day, so that's my background, but I'm also a bit of a geek, and which is
such thing these days.
These days, it's a popular thing. It's not like it was when I was growing up. And so, yeah, we're going to be looking at lots of different techniques and tools that you can use to create a live show that's really going to engage with your audience and enable you to sell to your audience too. You know, if I'm honest, I feel like that sometimes. There's that fear in us, and I think just being aware of that. But remember, it's about your audience. So there's people out there who really do want to hear from you, and you just need to be consistent. So putting out that content, and you might not get that traction at the start, but keep on focusing on that. So I recommend to people, maybe start doing some Instagram stories. It gets you sharing yourself in front of the camera, and yeah, they only last for 24 hours. So what's the worst that can happen? I think we can overcomplicate things. I think from the start, obviously you need a decent internet connection. The upload speed is key. I recommend that people start on a smartphone, but once you get that confidence, you can. I think taking it to the next level, broadcast from your desktop, get some live software, and it's really about your engagement on top in front of the camera, and bringing in other things like titles, graphics, and making things a bit more fun and engaging. You know, attending conferences, attending this conference is my 4th year here. It quite literally changed my life, and you know, the fact that I've been speaking here for 3 years now, I've met so many people. I would describe myself as an introvert, but actually meeting people, just having these conversations. I've joined a mastermind group as a part of it, and it's changed my business and my focus in so many ways. So you know, don't shy away. The best thing if you are an introvert is connect with people online before the event, and then meet people here. Yeah, there are so many. I think, well, as I said, I'm a bit of a geek. I love automation and all those things, but I think sometimes we can get carried away with the tech and the automation that we forget about the human being, the relationships in it. And thinking about like Twitter years ago, I thought it was a really cool idea to send automated direct messages to people. And then I thought, no, that's a really bad thing to do, because it's taking the human side of things. And that's why I love live video. It's really bringing the human back into it, building those relationships. So that's a big don't. It's really make sure that you engage with your audience, that you're not a one-way communication machine. I have heard people say content marketing is dead. I would agree if we're talking about the low quality content. There's a lot of people talking about publishing like every day, or like, you know, many times per week, and the quality is really low. We're even getting robots, you know, bots creating this content. But for me, content marketing, that's another thing that's changed my life. This article I wrote a couple of years ago on Facebook Live has had over 4 million page views. It's one of the reasons why I'm speaking here at Social Media Marketing World on live video. So I'm a big believer in writing quality content that really changes people's lives, helps people, serves people, as opposed to just thinking about the stats and just getting stuff out there quickly. It's really about putting me in front of the camera. People want to get to know me. My business is all about, in a sense, that I've worked to my personal brand, and my audience want to see me and hear me. You know, I think we can always say there are people out there that are going to know more than what we do. There are people that are better than us, but we are the perfect people to communicate to our perfect audience. And so I want to be there for my audience. I want to connect with them. I want to be accessible to them, and so live video for that is perfect, absolutely perfect. So there's so many things about SMMWorld Live that I love. As I said, I'm a little bit of a geek, and the idea of being able to broadcast to multiple platforms is really, really cool and important. I've got a powerful computer, but it's not quite powerful enough to be able to broadcast to all these different, like YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, all these things all at the same time. So it's the way that I can just stream to SMMWorld Live, and then it just magically streams. It takes care of all those things, but it's also flexible as well. So I can switch on different streams whenever I want. Really difficult question. Do you know, I don't know. I think with live video, for some of us like myself, it's just me. I'm the producer, and I'm also the person giving the presentation, and so it's really the ease of use. You know, I want just to kind of set everything up and just make sure that everything's working across the different platforms. There is one feature, and it's a difficult one. The thing about multicasting and broadcasting to many different platforms is you've got the different audiences and you've got different comments to deal with, and so it's, you know, bringing all of those together and being able to engage with them. There's so many places that I want to go in the world. It's really hard. I had the privilege of doing a world tour. When I was younger, I sang in a choir and we did a world tour. We went around the place. But now that I've got a family, I've got a wife and kids, I want to take them with me and share those experiences. So I think I'd like to go to a Pacific island. I went to Rarotonga in the Pacific, and that was amazing. I'd love to go to Canada, and I'd also like to go to somewhere in Asia, like, you know, Korea or China. Yeah, definitely. Well, I do think it's important that when you go to these places to switch off, and I do like try and cut off social media a little bit, but things like I'll do Instagram stories, and absolutely I'll be doing some Facebook Lives from there. SMMWorld, it's how you do live.